Breaking news, the Chicago Bears are re-signing wide receiver Dante Pettis to a one-year deal. So let's talk about it. What is going on, y'all? Fox Sports all back at it with another video talking, of course, NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears and here to talk about their latest move, which was re-signing wide receiver Dante Pettis. And I got to tell you, folks, I like this move. I like it a lot. Here's why. Dante Pettis is the definition of a quality depth receiver. And that's what he is on this roster. We needed one more receiver to add, I believe, to the receiving room. And I think Dante Pettis fits that to a T. And here's why. Played all 17 games last year. So you know he's available. And, the best ability, I say always, is availability. And Dante Pettis played all 17 games last year. But he was fairly productive. 19 catches for 245 yards and 3 touchdowns. Now, I know those numbers aren't going to blow anybody out of the water. But we're talking about a guy who is a backup receiver playing limited snaps. He was productive. 3 touchdowns, right? And so he's a guy who's fairly reliable and, again, can step in when your main guys obviously need a breather or when you're running, major wide receiver sets, 3, 4, etc. And I just think he's a good guy to have in the locker room. So now you've got your 3 starters, right, in Moore, in Mooney, and in Claypool. And then now you've got your depth pieces in Velus Jones Jr., Equanimeous St. Brown, who we also brought back, and finally Dante Pettis. Pettis and ESB at times were the best receiver on the Bears last year, believe it or not. I know Mooney was there, but and Claypool stepped in, at the back end of the year. But at times, that's, again, maybe that's saying how bad the Bears receiving core were, but that is the reality of the situation. I guess past Mooney, they were sometimes the most reliable receivers. And so again, Pettis as a number 6 receiver on the roster, I'm totally fine with. All right, him as a number 2 or 3, I'm not. All right, but that's what he is now. He's a number 6 receiver on the roster. Again, with Velus, with ESB, and him, perfect complementary depth pieces. Love the Bears bringing him back. And now I feel like you don't even have to draft a receiver. Yeah, you certainly have some and put him on your practice squad. But for the most part, focus on the defense. Focus on the offensive line. Focus on other areas. I think at receiver, we're set. I haven't felt this good about the Bears receiving core in years. Honestly, folks, I don't think I felt this good about the Bears receiving core. This is not to do with Dante Pettis signing, but I'm just saying that the Bears complete receiving core since maybe Brandon Marshall and Alshon Jeffrey days, right, with Jay Cutler back in those times. But honestly, I really, really feel good about this group. We've got solid, reliable guys who aren't injury prone, who kind of have their own unique skill sets. And we don't have a bunch of the same type of receivers either. They all have their own, thing that they do. And so overall, like the signing, 1-year deal. There's no such thing as a bad 1-year deal, I always say. So there you have it, folks. Dante Pettis re-signs with the Chicago Bears. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below as always. Thanks for watching.